Hey everyone, this is Ruth L. Snyder joining you from Get Clients, Build Community. Thanks for joining me today. I want to talk to you today about 5 tips for cover design. Get Clients, Build Community is on a mission. Our mission is to bring inspiration and innovation to authors, coaches, and entrepreneurs around the world. Get Clients, Build Community would like to introduce some of our services. We offer coaching packages, individual coaching or group coaching to help you get from dream to done. We also offer courses from book idea to first draft in 30 days. 5-day challenge and program. Turn Twitter into your lead generation machine using Twitter Spaces. Professional book formatting, providing you with publisher-ready files. Personalized marketing plan, a powerful plan to get clients and build community that suits your personality. We strive for excellence in everything we do, and it shows. If you're looking to write, publish, and/or profit from your books, we can help. Thanks for joining me today. As I mentioned, I want to talk to you today about 5 tips for cover design. Now, before I jump into the main content of this episode, I want to make sure that I mention that my recommendation is that you get a professional cover designer to create your cover. Yes, you can create your own cover designs, and Amazon provides a cover design option in when you're uploading your book. It does work for some people. It doesn't work for other people. And when you are first starting out, you want to put your best foot forward. A good cover can literally make the difference between your book succeeding and not succeeding. That is the first introduction people have to your book. And it doesn't take very long. I believe it's like 4 or 5 seconds that people take to decide whether they are going to look at more details of your book. So your cover is extremely important. It can make the difference between a successful book and a book that doesn't sell at all. And you know, how much work it goes into writing a book. So you don't want your book to just sit there and not sell. You want to get your book into the hands of people. So make sure you work with a professional book cover designer. And these tips will be helpful as you do work with a designer. So the first thing to remember is that, number 1, most customers decide based on that little teeny tiny thumbnail image of your book cover. That means that you need to have your title large enough that it is easily read on the thumbnail. Because if people cannot read the title of your book, they are not going to pay attention to it. Some people want to use fancy fonts on their covers. This is probably not the best idea. And again, a professional designer will know what the current market is looking for. They will be able to advise you on fonts. They can maybe give you some choices that they think would be good, but make sure that the title and your name are easy to read on that little thumbnail. Number 2, continuing on with the title. So a title can also make or break your book sales. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? When you think about all the work that goes into writing a book. And if you have spent the time and energy to do a good job writing your book and you've had it edited, you don't want the cover design or the title to be the reason that people don't buy your book. So, besides being easy to read, your title also needs to be catchy. And again, you need to be aware of what the current market is looking for. Sometimes they are looking for longer titles. Was a time a few months ago when the best title was one word and then a subtitle could describe more about the book. So take a look and do your market research. I keep harping on this, don't I? But you really do need to make sure that you know the current market and what people are looking for and what is selling. So take a look at the best selling books. Look at the titles. See what they have in common. Look at the books in the genre that you're writing in and make sure that your title fits. Yes, you want it to be unique, but make sure that it fits the basic structure of what is selling well. Tip number 3, and again, if you work with a professional designer, they will know this, but make sure that you only use 2 fonts on your cover. One font for your title and one font for your name. You can use the same font for both, but often people use 2 fonts on their cover. And your designer, again, will know more about what fonts are popular and what people are looking for in fonts. So they will be the best person to advise you and give you choices, and then you can decide from there what you like the best. Tip number 5, make sure that your cover is similar to other covers in your genre. Yes, again, you want your book to stand out, but you don't want your book to stand out in the wrong way. You don't want people to skip over your book because your cover is so different from every other cover in the genre. There's certain expectations from for covers in specific genres like romance. If you're writing a romance book, your cover should be bright and enticing and probably has a picture of a woman on the cover. Again, look at the covers that are currently selling, the ones that are best selling, and use those as ideas when you are putting your cover together. If your cover doesn't seem to fit in the genre, people will skip over it and they won't even take a longer look at what's inside your book. And then number 5, this kind of fits in with what we were just talking about. Make sure that your cover clearly portrays the topic of your book. So if you're talking about romance again, then you want probably a man or a woman on the cover, or maybe both. If you're talking about a nonfiction book for entrepreneurs, some of those covers don't even have a picture on them. It's all text. So again, you need to do your market research. Look at what is selling, look at what is not selling, find the common things between the bestseller books, and then try to do something similar. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, as they say. Create something or have your book designer create something that is unique, but something that also fits in with what is already there. So those are 5 tips that I have on cover design. Number 1, remember that most customers make their decision based on the thumbnail image, and you only have about 4 or 5 seconds to capture their attention. Number 2, the title needs to be easy to read and catchy. Something that pulls the reader in and says, I wonder what that book is about. Number 3, make sure you only use 2 fonts maximum. Number 4, make sure your cover is similar to other covers in the genre that your book is written in. And number 5, make sure that you clearly portray the topic of your book by the cover. You don't want people to expect something by the cover and then open your book up and find something totally different, because then they're not going to buy again from you. I hope you have found this helpful. If you have other questions about writing, publishing, or marketing your book, let me know so that I can your answer your questions in an upcoming episode. Have a great day, and we will see you next time. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that you found the content helpful. And if you want to think about next steps in your journey, I would like you to join me in a free coaching call. We can meet for 30 minutes and discuss what you found helpful and where you are feeling stuck. I help entrepreneurs write, publish, and profit from their books. And so if you are in any stage of that journey, whether you're just thinking about a book, or you are in the middle of writing a book, or you are publishing a book, or working on marketing your book, I would love to join you. You'll find the link below. I look forward to talking with you.